Greetings, everyone! This is Dweller from North, and I'm here with Beastie, representing, and we have just played our first game of Age of Sigmar, and now we're gonna talk about it.
Let's sit down and talk.
Let's sit down and talk. Do you have any counselor anywhere around? Something like that? Yeah, if you've seen the battle reports, you will probably notice there's not too much positive talk about it. And yeah, Age of Sigmar sucks.
Donkey dick. I think that I was a bit skeptical. I think even a bit more skeptical. I think Dweller had a really good mindset for I think he really wanted an honest chance and give it a go. But even if I would have been more positive, I don't think that this is the game for us.
Compared to Warhammer Fantasy, it's like shit. It doesn't have any depth. It's like yeah, you roll your dice and hope for the best, and it's no like I can certainly buy that there's some aspect of tactics when it comes to like choosing which combat to go first with and stuff like that, but there's there's so many elements missing from the game that makes Warhammer interesting. And that's not just only the movement, which is huge, the change there, but also like the magic. It's more like rock paper scissors, or not even that. It's just to stay 18 inch from your enemy spellcaster, and you get through every spell you want, more or less. The characters, or especially monsters, seems overpowered. Shooting seems overpowered. I've not played with or against cannons, but they are probably insanely overpowered. And there's no balance at all. Obviously, when there's no point cost and stuff like that, it's just yeah. You can't. Of course, you can manage some kind of even game, but that's more out of luck than actual skill, in my opinion.
I don't really know what to say. I feel a bit dumbfounded here after playing this game. We played it, just a few hours ago, not even that, and it still really haven't sunk in yet that this is it. This is the new Warhammer. 8th edition is no more, at least from Gear's point of view. We can of course still play it. And there are people and groups out there that are trying to, support it or, do something with the game for all of us that are confused and don't really know what to do right now. But
yeah, so like the guys from Swedish Comp are trying to make a revised kind of a 9th edition.
Yeah.
Which I'll just call Sweehammer. You go, Swedes.
That's good and all, but this is, I just wonder why. Why did the Games Workshop, go to this length to... I don't know. The end times were... they're a special kind of special as well. They brought some,
broken and imbalanced shit to
Yeah.
the table, and almost no one played end times. The few things that were actually playable, people often, at least with us, they could take them anyways and play with them.
Yeah.
Except we never played the elf magic phase because it was retarded. We never played with Nagash. We never played with Malekith. Just some models there, even there, were totally broken.
Yeah.
And I even can't understand GW when it comes to like putting all that resource into end times and then just throw it in the trash can and come with this piece of shit excuse of a game that Age of Sigmar actually is, because it's, I mean, a rule set on 4 pages from a gaming point of view, it just sucks. It's chess is more entertaining than this.
Yeah, and chess is quite entertaining.
Hey,
It's not
that's
fast
true.
chess, but
And chess is a hell of a lot more complicated than Age of Sigmar is.
really. But the thing is, I really felt confused when we started playing this game, but not really in the these are so many new rules. I really want to learn them. They're new, they're fresh. I didn't want to learn these rules. I read the 4-page rule book and I read the War Scroll, and I didn't want to remember it. I didn't want to learn more about it or find the tricks. The interest wasn't there. And I think the only good things that come out of this hobby for the last, I don't know, year, sometimes things were good, like, Beastmen could get some marks if we played Legions. They needed a buff, so that was nice. I think the concept behind Undead Legion could work, but then there are some broken things there as well. As the Dweller said, Kane magic is off the charts, and they destroyed the whole world and they filled the void with Age of Sigmar. And the only thing good about Age of Sigmar,
They have some positive mechanics.
yeah, they have some good things, but like the monster thing.
Yeah, the monster thing,
wounds,
your monster gets weaker depending on how many wounds you have taken, and I really like that mechanic.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But it's not enough to sustain the whole game.
It's really not. So I think if we are gonna play, a revised edition, the only thing that we can learn from this could be the monster, the wound thing that they get depleted over time. But if I want to play a skirmish game, there are so many others out there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you play Warhammer Fantasy, probably you just like the lined up armies. The rank and file troops going against each other,
Yeah.
just the feeling of it, and that's totally gone.
Yes, and also there are some tactical aspects with 8th that some complain about, like chaff and whatnot, but still it brings more out for you to play with.
It brings more elements into the game.
Yeah, it's more elements, so it gets a little bit more tactical, and some play Warhammer for the fluff. They like the armies, they like the conversions, the themes.
I can understand as well. Yeah, you have this Warhammer world that has been developed for 30 years,
Yeah.
and then just throw it aside for some bullshit excuse of 8 dimensions. Shit.
They just want to copyright everything.
Yeah, it doesn't make any freaking sense. It just, yeah. I'm probably never. I'm not gonna say never, but not planning on play another game of Age of Sigmar ever.
Because I will most definitely not play another game.
Yeah, I'll maybe try some in a small scale, because we tried in a rather large.
Yeah,
not that large scale,
but still, we went full retard. I took my whole collection, put it on the table. You did not really do that. You still put some models on the table. We wanted to give it an honest go. So we went by the books. We went, we read the rules. We didn't want to comp it from the get-go. We wanted to give it an honest try as Games Workshop intended it. But
and the stupid sudden death piece of shit excuse for balancing is just, it doesn't work.
I think the intention behind it, can be great. That an outnumbered army can, still turn it around by.
Yeah, I like the idea, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work because you can still bring, like we said, 10 dragons, and the other one guy can bring 100 state troops, and the 10 dragon guys get a sudden death.
Yeah, but I had 2 dragons, and I wanted the game turn 2 because I had 2 dragons.
Yeah.
Because the first I killed off a bunch of knights, and then I killed off the target character, which I had to kill to win the game.
Yeah. So that felt a bit anticlimactic. Sure, I could have run with my character, my grandmaster, my general, the one he chose to assassinate, or I chose for him to assassinate, and hit him the whole game. But what would be the point? It didn't really feel. It felt counterproductive, or how you.
Yeah, it was just.
It felt lame.
Yeah, I did have a lot of hope for Age of Sigmar. Not. My mind still said it was going to be a crap game, but I refused to accept that until I actually played it. And now that I've played it, it's even worse than I could have imagined. It's like, it's not even fun.
Yeah, it's not even fun. It felt really hollow, and you felt really hollow after playing it and while playing it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just no, it wasn't fun. And then also one big minus for me, just you can't customize anything anymore. I mean, not even a bit. You have your Glade Guard on Glade Lord on Great Eagle. Period. That's the only Eagle character you can have. You have one Beast B. He must be on foot. And it's like you can't customize anything anymore.
Well, not in a fun way, endeavor.
Yeah, not in a fun way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can choose. I'm gonna have a spear instead of a sword.
Yeah.
But who the fuck cares?
And the units that can have shields, just put shields on there. They get to reroll once of their armor. And the command groups, just fill every group with a command group. You get, they don't cost a thing anymore. You can have as many as you like,
There's
and
no cost.
just give bonuses. And we know that we're beating a dead horse, that everyone has said this before, so we don't think that we're, coming with something new. Everyone is, or most are at least, bashing Age of Sigmar, and it's merited.
Yeah, it is.
So
I didn't want to say anything before I played it, but it's merited. It's a crap game.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know any game that's even have the potential to be worse than Age of Sigmar. I'm thinking like Lord of the Rings is probably 100 times more fun and better than Age of Sigmar, and that's saying a lot since Lord of the Rings sucks.
Yeah, we didn't even play Lord of the Rings.
I have actually played a few matches with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. But we haven't as a group.
No, that we have not.
And the thing is that we'd rather now give that a try than give Age of Sigmar a try.
Yeah.
And that just shows how broken this shit is, really.
Yeah.
But we're looking at different options. As the developer said, we're looking at revised 9th or revised 8th. And I'm looking at some other systems as well, and so is he, and we all are as a gaming group. But I think that Age of Sigmar is not the way to go. But, yeah. I don't think there's so much more we can say about it. We think it's shit. And it is shit. And it's okay to like it, it's okay to enjoy it, but it's not for us, I think.
No, and I think a lot of Warhammer players are going to be major disappointed. But still, and also after I play this and I come to this realization, is also what next? What happens next? What are people going to play? And I'm, for now, going to stick to 8th edition, especially with my battle reports and everything. I'm not saying nothing else going to come up on this channel. It may happen or may not happen, but I'm going to focus on 8th edition until something else happens. Either if it's Hammer or Games Workshop, I'll actually grows up and just stop being retarded and does a game system that actually works, but I'm not hoping on that. And kind of worst case scenario, maybe Kings of War or something. I don't know, I haven't even watched the rules, but
they got a new edition coming out, so maybe that would be something. I don't know.
But still, it's a lot of time and money and energy put into one hobby that just got thrown aside for shit. And
it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm not amused. So please post your thoughts about Age of Sigmar if you tried it, and your solutions even to this problem, what to do if you do not like it. If you like it, please tell us the aspects that you like and stuff like that. And so I can open up my eyes for Age of Sigmar, maybe. Again.
Yeah.
I'm not hoping for it, but it would be nice. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.